What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and how are we all doing? I'm doing fire, baby. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brand new journey quests coming out. You know what that means? It means Zetas. It means Omicrons. It means light speed tokens. We're here to tackle it together as a team, as a unit. Let's do this. So here we are once again. I always like to do these on the free-to-play account to try and get an idea of just how hard it is to do / easy it is to do on a brand new account. I mean, not brand new, this is a 1-year-old account, right? So, how to access journey quests. Go to quests, and on the left-hand side, you'll see daily, episode, character, and then journey quests. If you are looking for others, previous ones, I've got them all in a playlist on my YouTube channel. Head over there, search for the journey quests, you will find it. So, first and foremost, win 10 battles with any Imperial droid on your squad. Now, we like to do these without spending energy, so we're going to go to the journey guide. We'll go to Empire up here, and we just need to make sure that... Ooh, hold on. Always make sure you go to the first tier, because that's going to be the quickest. Not Palpatine. Go down to the R2-D2 event. That's where we're going. We just need to have any Empire droid, so I'm going to keep all these guys, because they're super strong and powerful and really buff. And then I just need a droid. Let's grab a droid. We've got Dark Trooper, the Punchbot himself. Punchbot himself is going to go over there, and all we're going to do... So we're going to go in, we're going to hit auto, and we're going to have a wonderful time. I'm sure that you and I can do this together, all right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch this because, quite frankly, that's going to be boring. But on this tier, pretty much everything should die no matter what, right? Super easy, barely an inconvenience. So I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes after we've done this 10 times. Sweet. All right. That should be 10. Not too bad at all. Quick and easy on that first one. Just go in and hammer down on R2-D2's event. Nice and easy. So, having done that, go back to your quests, go to Journey Quests, and we will have earned ourselves 10 wonderful Zeta mats. Love to see it. Next up, we need to attempt to inflict target lock 100 times. IG-88 can do that himself as an AoE, but other good units for that sort of thing are going to be like General Grievous, right? But I've already farmed out the IG-88 shards for the Executor. So what I want to do is I want to take that, I want to go to something like the Chewbacca event and use IG-88 with his AoE to apply target lock, okay? You can also do this in something like Conquest, just over time. Make sure you're just using that to, you know, try and land your target locks over there. Like I said, GG is a real good option for that, but IG-88 himself is great. So I'm going to go to the Journey Guide, I'm going to go to the Chewbacca event. It's in your interest to have it be the higher tier so that they last longer, all right? Last longer because you don't want to defeat them too quickly. You want to try and land those target locks. It doesn't act... Well, that's really inconvenient for them to stun the one unit that actually applies target lock, right? That's a little bit of a pain, but hey-ho. And they get the ability block. Oh, my lord, what is this about? What I might do is I might actually swap this up, and I'm going to throw in Grief in here, although Grief... Yes, Do I have him? No, I don't have his Zeta unlocked. Unfortunately, his second special can go ahead and cleanse all of your scoundrels. So that was like the worst case of RNG I've ever seen. It's like, hey, let's just stun the one guy that does the AoE target lock. Let's see. Are they... No, okay, they're not programmed to go after him in particular. So there is that. Let's try and get some ability blocks here. I just need a turn with my trusty IG-88. That's all I'm looking for over here. There we go. So this AoE, you don't actually have to land that target lock. You just have to attempt to apply it, okay? I'm not saying this is the easiest way or the fastest way to get it done, but this way will help you do it without landing any, without wasting any energy. So we only managed to do it once there. How did that turn out for our journey quests? Apparently not at all. Apparently I didn't upgrade. Like, I swear IG-88 is supposed to have target lock on his AoE. Right? This one over here? Rapid fire? Oh, it's only got a 55% chance to inflict ability block. If an enemy is critically hit, target lock for 3 turns. Okay, so that's the problem. Alright. You know what? Change of plan. I'm actually going to go in and do the Padme event instead, because I do actually have some investment in my droids from way back when. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it in here. If we take in the likes of B1... Oh, actually, if I go to the lower tiers, I should be able to do this. I'm just a little concerned that if I go too low, then it's going to be... We're going to defeat them too quickly, right? So I'm going to get rid of these guys. I'm going to throw in Newt Lead. I'll throw in what? Throw in the B droids, right? Because a lot of the separatist droids will apply target lock in one way or another, right? So for example, if I just put this over here, I believe that B1 over here will do it on his first special, and he's always got that available to him. So there we go, target lock over here. Does this have target lock? Damage? No. Yeah, no. How about over here? Inflict target lock. Basic from Stap as well. Wonderful. And I believe the basic from... yeah, the basic from B2 also does it. Okay, so we're just going to basic. Wonderful. That's interesting, actually. I wonder if the B1 battle droid applies target lock on a basic as well. No, he doesn't. That's a shame, because I was wondering, like, maybe we could just, you know, put it on auto basic and have it done. So I'm just going to place this on auto. We'll see how many times we get this done. And hope for the best, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Hope for the best. That B2 over there is able to tank so far pretty well. We are slowly applying target lock, and it looks like GK as well is standing in quite tall. So this sort of difficulty tier seems to be like the good sweet spot for me. Might be able to get quite a few target locks done this time. So yeah, if you happen to have some separatist droids, mine are like gear 12. You saw that B1 is barely invested in. He's only 3-star, I want to say. So it's not like you need a heck of a lot of investment. He applies that on his second special. I've got like a level 3 ability here. Stap does it as well. B2 does it on a basic. So we've got options here. We've got options, thankfully. I'm hoping Padme has got a heal available. She does not, unfortunately. So, okay, we've defeated Padme, which means GK is probably going to fall. But that's okay. We can do this relatively mindlessly. If you're over-invested, obviously, a little bit harder. I would recommend GG. His first special, AoE, target lock. So there we go. We had 11 of them. I'm going to do this about 10 times. Just going to put it in. I might even go up to the higher tier over here, just because that should make us last a little bit longer. Oh, maybe not, actually. No, we'll go down. We'll stay on this tier. And we're just going to go ahead and farm this out as much as possible. I'm actually going to target GK. Going to put that tank tech over here, and I'm just going to hit auto. And I will see you guys in a couple of minutes once this is done. Alrighty, 100 target locks. I eventually just invested a little bit into GG so I could get some AoEs done as well. But not too bad. A little bit of a drag, that one. Go ahead, grab that. Gives you an IG-88 token. Wonderful. I've already got him on this account, so it's a bit of a waste for me. But there we go. Now we need to defeat 50 rebel fighters with an Imperial Security Bureau unit in your squad. ISB, brand new units. Dedra Miro being one, Partagaz being one, but I believe Krennic and... I think it's Death Trooper, right? I don't actually think the tag is in the game right now. It's not. It's not in the game right now, but I'm pretty sure that Krennic is part of it. Now, thankfully, they don't actually need to... Oh, he does have ISB as a tag. Can you not filter by the ISB tag? Is that just not a thing now? Oh, yes, you do have it. There we go. So, Krennic and Imperial Probe Droid, not Death Trooper. Apologies. So, what I'm going to do is, in order to do this, this is probably the most efficient way of doing this, is going into Conquest and finding yourself a Mon Mothma node that has got Hoth Rebel Scout, right? And then we can have Krennic on the team and then just farm kills there. Okay, so something like this. Mon Mothma, ISB. So long as ISB has a buff in this team, constantly revive, right? So we just need to make sure that we've got Krennic in here. Krennic has got a double N, I think. Krennic does have a double N. And we need to try and just farm kills as much as possible. Don't kill everybody. Just try to focus the attacks on Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder. If we can do that... Oh, I need to take out Snips over here, because she's constantly going to be... she's constantly going to be dispelling, and we definitely don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Alright, so... There we go. That's one. That's one whilst Krennic is here. It doesn't even matter if he dies, as far as I'm aware. I definitely need to take out Snips, though. And you can also farm the Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder as well, because that's not going to be an issue either. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, actually, no, it's that dispels, not deals... that dispels our debuffs, not dispels their buffs. So I don't want to hit him right now, because he's got ability block and he won't revive. There we go. He's back alive. This is kind of like a perfect team to do this against. In an ideal world, I'd have some sort of ramping offense as well, so that I could get multiple kills over here. See, that's the issue. Don't take in Snips if you're going against this team. Don't take in anything that's got a dispel. I'm using Padawan Obi-Wan because Padawan Obi-Wan does take all those bonus turns with his Omicron. Oh good, they've killed Snips. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. I might just go auto basic here, targeting Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder, and we'll see just how many kills that we can get farming this. Now obviously, time of recording that I'm doing this video, Conquest is up. It's not always going to be up when you're going through and doing this. So just take this with a pinch of salt. After we've done this and we've seen how many kills that we get here with ISB, he shouldn't need to be alive, I don't think. We will... I'll find a completely separate node that has got a lot of rebel fighters that we can do a similar sort of thing on that doesn't require Conquest to be open. Thankfully right now we are running down. We've got 2 minutes. We've probably got a decent amount of kills. I'm running a Zealous Ambition data disk setup in this Conquest, and none of these guys really benefiting from that. Oh, actually, I think Master Qui-Gon Jinn does. So really, I should be getting some sort of ramping offense, and if we could go for auto basic on this, eventually we should be one-tapping that Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder to get those kills nice and quick, and that would be like an ideal scenario. Let's just see how we get on. Yeah, good. I'll check in with you guys at the end of this mission just to see where we're at. So there we go. We managed to get 21 out of 50 kills there. Nearly halfway done in just one Conquest battle. Now, I think we can do that even better, right? I think we can do that even better, but I want to show options for people that are not actually playing this when Conquest isn't active, right? So I think if we just go to... we'll have to go to Dark Side Campaigns, and I heard someone say that 4D has got a lot of rebel fighters. Might not be that one. Hang on. Looks like Mod Battles 9B has got quite a few rebel fighters. Let's see how this goes on. And it looks like... Is that Hoth Rebel Soldier? Find out now. Let's take in a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren here. We just need to make sure we've got someone like Krennic over here chilling. So, let's see. Well, we're just going to swipe away here for glory. AoEs. So we'll see how many this has got. I'm pretty sure some of these are rebel fighters. It just kind of depends on how the game classifies it, right? Let's just put this on auto. So don't forget to use your allies, of course. That should make life a bit easier. And there we go. That got us 8. So I'm going to go back to Conquest to finish it up. But going through using our mod battles, I can see over there 9B. Apparently there's some places in Dark Side battles that are better, but 4D didn't seem to have that for me. Now, you could have a look through, see if there's a node that's got a bunch of rebel fighters. I can have a quick glance over here, but I don't think... Doesn't seem like many of them are showing rebel fighters right now. Let's see, 6J over here. 6J, how many does 6J have? Oh look, this guy's got a Krennic. Let's go ahead and use that. We'll just see how many this gives us. Sip of tea. I mean, it does seem to have quite a few over here. Hoth Rebel Scout does count. That was a good chunk. That was a good chunk. So you could go into mods. You could go ahead and do this. I think this was 6F, the very last battle there. I'm going to go ahead and do that so I don't waste my Conquest energy too much. We'll take in Grievous, but then I need to throw in Krennic over here. Oh. Krennic over here. And get this done. Alright, we'll see you in a sec. There we go. Anniversary quest done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Really not so bad so far. So far, not so bad. Let's keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Once we finish that, we're getting 3 delicious Omicrons. Love to see it. Defeat 100 enemy with Hutt cartel units. Okay, Hutt cartel units. Obviously, the first and foremost thing that comes to mind is going into the Chewbacca event. If you filter this by Hutt cartel units and just... you know, get everybody out. Looks like it's only Boba Fett and Cad Bane. Unfortunately, we can't go in Underman. However, Boba Fett in my team is pretty quick. So go in at the earliest tier, the very first tier of the Chewbacca event. And if your Boba Fett is modded to be fastest, just do the AoE. And there you go. That'll get you 5 kills with Hutt cartel units. Alternatively, we can go right back into Conquest, like we did before, and find ourselves constantly reviving units. So for example, if I was to go back over to this Mon Mothma node, I might even go into... yeah, actually. Because we need to get defeats with Hutt cartel units. And I believe Cad Bane is a support. So if you have a Zealous Ambitious setup, you should be able to do significant amounts of damage over here. So just make sure that you do not use Boba Fett's Execute on Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder. We'll see how we get on over here. Might not actually be able to survive here. It might be a little bit too tough for this particular account. And after committing Wookiee genocide once again, ladies and gentlemen, we should be finished up on this quest. 100 enemies with Hutt cartel units. Thank the Lord for Boba Fett. Alright, so that is going to give us our next part of the journey quest, giving us a Dengar Lightspeed token. Wonderful. Now we need to win 20 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters. How many times is Chewbacca going to have to die, ladies and gentlemen? The answer is yes. Yes, Chewbacca is going to have to die another 20 times at the very least. So we're just going to head right back in over here and just do it again 20 more times, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you just love it? It is an absolute grind. I'll see you in 20 battles time, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. And that will still probably not be the last time we defeat Chewbacca. Another 20 times, ladies and gentlemen. It's you know, it's barely an inconvenience, really, isn't it? Let's go ahead and check what is next on these journey quests. So that gives us a wonderful Fennec Shand, and that's actually a benefit to me. Complete 100 bounty hunter contracts. Chewbacca. How you feeling, Chewbacca? Now, I'm hoping that when we do this, it's going to be a case of, for each bounty hunter on your squad, when their contract activates, that counts. Thankfully, Boba Fett is really easy to do, because you just have to defeat the first enemy that attacks you, and Han Solo shoots first. So he goes straight away, and if we just rocket him, that's contract hit. I'm wondering if does that trigger 5? It does. Okay, great. Cool. So we just need to do this another 20 times, ladies and gentlemen. Another 20 times. Now, technically speaking, if you went in with like an ally in an ally-based event, then you would theoretically get it done in like 17 battles instead of 20. Is what I have to say about that, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess I'll see you in another 20 minutes. See you later. Or will this not be the last time that we defeat this Chewbacca event? Nobody really knows, truth be told. It's all up in the air. But I'm glad to finally have defeated the Wookiees. We must have killed entire bloodlines at this point, let's be honest. Probably wanted for war crime somewhere. I don't know. And that gives us our anomalous Lightspeed token for bounty hunters, ladies and gentlemen. Good business. And there we go. We get a Chewbacca Lightspeed token. Fantastic. Wrapping up this set of journey quests. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. It was a pain. It was, honestly, I don't know why CG tried to make this so grindy. Were they thinking we'd just, like, drag this quest out for a long time? They don't understand that's not how we operate. That's not how we operate. We like to go in, we like to get it done as soon as possible. These are great, great rewards, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know in the comment section down below, how did you get yours, ladies and gentlemen? Did you follow my path? Did you do a different, more efficient path? Help out the other community members by leaving your tips and advice in the comment section down below. Now, one final thing before we go any further. Yesterday, we had a video announcing a giveaway. That is right, a giveaway for Dedra Miro shards. I will be announcing those winners now, so I'm picking my 5 from my automated list. Bear with. Our first winner then is Roofy Foo from the 501st Unleashed, a 14.8 million GP player. Congratulations to you. Let's grab the second winner. Second up is Darth Lotus of the Heralds of Galactus, an 11.2 million GP player chilling in Kyber 5. Congratulations to you. Then we have Ghost of Doomed to Fall, a 6.8 million GP player in Carbonite 2. You will be receiving some Dead Ramiro shards as well. Then we've got Fel Naver from Lesten Wookiee Gewinen. Lasten Wookiee, yeah, this guy. 14.29 million GP player, rocking it up in Kyber 1. And our final winner of today is Bugbat of the Sarlacc Refugees, a Chromium 3 player with 8.5 million GP. Congratulations to you. You will be receiving some Dedra Miro shards as well. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I will pass those winners on over to Mr. Meathead, and he should have those in your inbox shortly, hopefully. Thank you very much for your time today, and I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.